Hey, gorgeous. If you are here, chances are you are a priestess, a witch, a mystic, a sacred feminine leader. You are a woman with a big vision, even bigger desires, and you have been through it the last few years. I do not know a female leader who has not been crawling on her knees in the underworld for the better part of the last 3 to 5 years. You hold so much and you do so much. And this last time in the underworld was really, really intense. But you got through it. You held yourself through it. You moved through it. And now you're standing kind of at that last gate, that last initiation. Not because you can't hold yourself through this last initiation, but because it's so big. It's you stepping into and really claiming your place in the world, your deepest desires, your feminine leadership, your iconic life. It's so big that you actually need to be held and led through this initiation. Again, not because you're not powerful enough, but because you're so powerful that it's really easy to get up to that initiation and kind of back it up and not go fully in. Sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming. Like, it really is me. I'm the one that's meant to do this work in the world. I'm the one that's meant to bring these things forward. Me, little old me. I get it. I get it. And that's why I created the initiation, the 2 day in-person intensive experience where we mix ritual, strategy, pleasure, embodiment to bring forth this next body of work for you, to bring forth this next iteration of who you're meant to be, to bring forth the version of you that is living the most iconic, insane life. This is not about working harder, journaling more, doing more mindset work. This is about you having a pattern interrupt, meeting me in a gorgeous location where you are soaking up all the abundance and pleasure vibes, where you're soaking up the vibes of the women who have walked this path before you and where you are so poured into. 2 full days devoted just to you, fully and completely customized, right? Again, this is not about suffering more. This isn't not about like working harder. This is about sacred ritual, embodiment, pleasure. And this 2 day experience is unlike anything else. Because again, it's completely personalized to you. So some of the locations that this is going to be happening, New York, San Francisco, and then later in the fall, we have Italy, Rome or southern Italy, Greece, in Athens or Crete, and France, Paris, or the south of France, and specifically Mary Magdalene's Cave. If you feel really pulled to the European vibe and the European locations, chances are it's because you're a priestess. Maybe that's where your ancestral lineage is from, or you just have this desire to walk in a place where the goddess was worshipped. You desire to be in the lands where the energy is still there of the priestesses that came before you. So, over the course of the 2 days, we're going to really like tie up all the loose ends of your underworld journey, really alchemize all of it. Again, you've done so much on your own, but where you're going, you're not meant to hold it all by yourself. In fact, you cannot. So this is where you get to lean back, you get to receive, you get to expand your ability to be in your feminine leadership. Because yes, your feminine leadership is about leading, but it's also about receiving. Yes, it is about being this powerful woman that holds so much, but it's also about being held. So over the 2 days together, again, it's a mix of inner work, of strategy, how you're bringing forward this next body of work, this next iteration of yourself, customized experiences that really help you anchor in to this new version of you. So things like customized perfume making, customized lipstick making, other customized experiences that really help you connect to this identity, as well as ending our time together with a self-anointing ritual slash spa experience. You and I both know the power of rest, of integration, and the work that you came here to do, the life that you were meant to live. You do not need anybody else's permission. And in fact, there is such a power in claiming or reclaiming the fact that you get to self-anoint. You get to give yourself permission. And before you go, well, if I'm self-anointing, then maybe I don't need this. The truth is, you do. You desire it. You've been desiring being held. You've been desiring having a high level mentor at your side. You've been desiring a trip, like a retreat that is just for you and about you. So if you're interested, you can read more below or go down to the links below. There's an option to pay in full, there's an option to place a deposit. Spots for this, the initiation, are extremely limited because when I work with women one-on-one and specifically in person, I pour so much into this. And in order for me to pour so much into this, I can't take on many women. So before the intensive, before the initiation, we're already going to be on Telegram. So you're going to have support from me before so that when we get together in person, we are so like we're already diving in first thing. Then you have long-term support from me after the initiation to help it all integrate, to help it all kind of like sink in to every area of your life. Because you and I both have been to plenty of retreats and events or conferences where you go, you feel so hyped up. You're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm going to change everything about my life. And then you go back to your life, and within a week, it feels like you forgot everything, nothing has changed, and you're just kind of like complacent in a way that feels even worse than before because you were at such a high level. That is why there is long-term support after the initiation. You owe it to yourself to be supported. You owe it to yourself to have support for the woman that you're meant to be and the work that you're meant to do in the world. So I would be so deeply honored to support you in this initiation. If you have any questions, you can message me on social media. That's the easiest and quickest way to get a response from me. And if you know that one of these spots are yours, just go ahead down below and claim it.